IDFC Bank. This has been in the news in the last 1 week and not for very good reasons, right? So they found a 590 crore fraud in one of the branches of IDFC Bank based out of Chandigarh, right? And the account is linked to one of the Haryana government accounts. And when they closed the bank account during the reconciliation process, they found that around 590 crore, around 600 crores of fraud is made, right? So the investigations are on. IDFC Bank has appointed KPMG for the investigation, and the RBI has also said that there is no structural issue as such in the banking system. So this could be one of a case at the branch level, right? But let's see what is happening and what we can interpret from the price and the other data which is available to us, right? This is only for understanding, only for educational purpose. There is no recommendation to buy or sell the stock, right? Let's try to understand what is happening, right? So if you see IDFC Bank, the current market capitalization is around 62,000 crore, right? Around 62,000 crore. This is after the fall. So before the fall, the market capitalization was around 72,000 crore. So from 72,000 crore, the market capitalization has fallen to 62,000 crore, a 10,000 crore fall for a fraud of 590 crore, right? Around 600 crore fraud, and the stock market capitalization has fallen by 10,000 crores, right? Now this is too much of a penalty by the shareholders to the company. Why these kind of falls happen? Because the people think that this could be a structural issue in the bank as such and not necessarily related to that particular branch, right? But then if we see the historical data, the company has not seen any recurring frauds in multiple branches. So what appears is this is a one of an event which happened in a branch, right? This is what is my understanding, because I have not seen any other information related to frauds and all within IDFC Bank, right? And also Mr. Vaidyanathan, who is the current CEO of IDFC Bank, has a very good reputation, right? So he has worked with HDFC, he has worked with Citibank, he has worked with Standard Chartered also, I guess, right? So he has a very good reputation, and it appears that there may not be a structural issue in the bank as such, right? If you go to the financials, let us go to the financials. If you see here, I'm seeing the yearly results. The revenue from 2023, 2022 or 23, post-corona, right? Post-corona, the revenue has, like if you see 2021 also, from 15,000 crore, 16,000 crore, it has gone to 40,000 crore currently, right? There is a significant increase in revenue, right? Sales wise, the company is doing good, right? But profit wise, if you see, this is the net profit. Profit wise, if you see, it is very erratic. In 2023, 2,500 crores of profit. 2024 around 3,000 crores of profit, 2025 1,500 crore, and again it is kind of stagnant, right? It appears superficial, at the superficial level, it appears that the profits are not increasing, right? But what you have to understand here is the company post-corona, after the leadership of Mr. Vaidyanathan, they have moved from corporate loan to retail loan. Because in the corporate loan segment, there is a lot of NPAs, there is a lot of non-performing asset. It will go as bad debt, right? So they have tried to build the company's philosophy to move into retail loan, right? So pre-corona, the corporate loan amount was almost 75 to 80% of the books in the balance sheet of the IDFC Bank. But if you see now, the corporate loan account of IDFC Bank has reduced from 75-80% to less than 20%. It is around 70%, I believe. 17%, I believe. It is less than 20%. So there is a significant increase in retail loan book and there is a significant drop in corporate loan book. Now this is very good for a healthy balance sheet. This is very good for a healthy healthy loan book, right? So this also gives us a comfort. Why I'm saying this? This also gives us a comfort that the company may not face any structural issue of big frauds in the coming future, right? Because majority of the loan book is retail, right? Generally large frauds and large impact to the bank happens if a big corporate or a big loan book fails. But in retail, the ticket size is very small, so the impact will be much lesser, right? So overall, I mean, this is not a detailed analysis, but a bird's eye view of what is happening in IDFC Bank, right? So we have what we have seen is, for a summarize here in this part, what we have seen is, for a 590 crore loss, the market capitalization has fallen by 10,000 crores, and the revenue, which is very abnormal, the revenue has increased significantly post corona from 15,000 crore to 39,000 crore. Company is profitable. The profits are not growing, but company is profitable. But again, this stagnancy in profit is because of the company moving into retail banking, giving more loans to the retail segment. And when company gives more loans to the retail segment, it comes with a lot of operational cost, right? Corporate loans, operational cost is less, but retail loans, operational cost is heavy, right? So that if you see here, if you see the expenses segment also, that is very much visible here. If you see the expenses, right? So yes, so if you see here, see earlier it was like, what was the other cost? We have the employee cost and manufacturing cost is there, but now the employee cost and other costs are significantly increasing. If you see, it is significantly increasing. Now these kind of cost, 46%, 39%, 52%, right? This is significantly higher from the previous years. That means operational cost is increasing, right? So when the operational cost increases, the profitability of the company will come down, right? But eventually, when the loan book increases, we'll have economies of scale, and the profits will be more, and the percentage of operating expenses will be much lesser, right? So I think this is a good direction which IDFC Bank is going, and this is good for a stable and long-term growth of the company, right? This is a broader idea about the what the books look like and what is the company's approach. Let's go to the price, right? Let's go to the price and try to understand what is happening there, right? This is the price chart of IDFC Bank, right? If you see here, from this big fall happened, no? From here to here, it has fallen around 20%, right? The 10,000 crore, almost 10,000 crore fall, what we have been talking about. This day the news came and the stock has fallen by almost 20%. Okay, let's understand how the price is behaving, right? So if you see here, let me draw some lines here. Okay, horizontal line. Let me plot some line here, right? So if you see this line, what do we see here? We see some support level here. That means people are buying at this level. So price is not able to come down. Again, we see another support level here, another support level here, right? And we see another support level in the recent price chart also, right? If you see the big fall which happened, this big candle, it has come down to the support level. If you see the lower wick of the candle, it has come down and buyers again took it up. So this means this is a strong support. People are showing lot of buying interest here. And if you see, this is a daily candle we are seeing. Each candle depicts the picture of one day, right? Now the price is trying to go up, right? This is today's candle, and today's candle price is trying to go up. That means people are showing lot of buying interest, right? Let us go to lower time frame. So basically what we have understood is price is currently at a long-term support level, and the red candle, big red candle is giving us a signal that people are buying here and taking the price up because of the lower wick. The lower wick is big, so people are pushing the price upwards, right? Let us go to a smaller time frame. This is a daily candlestick. Let us go to a smaller time frame and try to understand what is happening. We'll go to hourly candle, right? This is the hourly candle, right? In the hourly candle, what do we see is, I'll show you something. See, we had a base here. The price came down here. Sorry, not this. The price came down here, right? It formed a lower base. Let me mark it with some other color, red line, right? Or I'll remove this one. Okay, so the red line shows a lower base, right? Now what is again we are seeing is, we are seeing any higher base. We are seeing a higher base now. So basically, a price is going up and making a higher base. When these kind of higher bases are formed, or this in technical terms, it is called higher lows. Higher lows. When a stock is forming higher lows, that is a good sign. That is a good sign that the stock is trying to go up, right? Now, if the stock is staying above and not coming below this low, below this 70 price level, that is a strong indication that the price is trying to go up, right? So if the price has to go up, it should not break this 70 price level, right? So it is already showing signs of improvement, IDFC. So we have seen the fundamentals overall, or just a bird's eye view, that it is looking good and it is not a structural issue in the bank. It could be a issue in the branch level that the KPMG report will say, which is yet to come. But the structural philosophy of the bank looks good, and price is also showing some recovery, right? Price is also showing recovery. It has come down, and the low of the price is never touched again. This candle low, it is never touched again. Price is trading constantly in the upside, right? So have a look at it, right? If you wait for the KPMG report to come, by that time stock would have gone up, right? So what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to tell you how we can make a view of the stock based on little fundamentals and some technicals, right? If you are a long-term investor, you have to do a much detailed analysis, right? But for a trader who is having a view for 1 month or 2 months, this much of analysis is sufficient, because a trader always go with risk management practices. Okay, you have to always put a stop loss, but an investor does not normally put a stop loss, right? So this approach is for a trader, and for an investor, they have to do a more detailed analysis to have a informed view about the markets. Okay, thank you so much for watching.